everybody! So the design that we're going to be working on today is this really cool funky neon paint splatter look that we're going to do for you. First we're going to start off by painting just a regular black polish. The one that we have chosen is from Wet n Wild and the color is Lights Out. This is a great polish if you're looking for a black polish because it dries very opaque. One coat is all you're going to need of this one. I want to make sure that we get a generous coat on there. This look was actually inspired by PROFESSIONALDQ, and when my daughter and I saw this the other night, we just thought it was adorable, so we're giving it a shot. Now her nails are a little bit too short for me to cap the free edge. If I were to try to do that on her, we would get that all over her finger, so you'll notice that I'm not doing that in this step. But if you have nails that are a little bit longer, don't forget to cap off that free edge. It'll keep your polish from receding a little bit. And you'll also notice that I already have her nails prepared and taped off because it's going to help keep the nails from getting completely messed up whenever we blow this polish on there in just a couple of minutes. It's going to make your cleanup time a lot easier. So we're going to let this coat of black dry and we'll be right back. Okay, now that the black bottom coat is all dry, of which I forgot to mention to you guys that I had already prepared this nail with a base coat. You will want to make sure that you do that just to protect your natural nail from any staining from the polish. So now that we've let the black dry, we are going to begin putting the paint splatters on there. On all of the fingers except our accent finger, we have chosen to use this beautiful blue from Wet n Wild MEGALAST, and it is called I Need a Refreshment. And we're going to mix that with the LA Colors and the Color Craze, and this one is called Pink Bubbles. Now on the accent finger we're going to use the same I Need a Refreshment, but we're going to also accent that with the Pure Ice, and this one is called Wild Thing. So we're going to add that one to the accent finger. So let's get ready to get started. What you'll need to do for this is to take your lids off of your polish and just lay them aside. And then we need to get straws, just a regular old drinking straw that you should have around your house. If you don't have one around your house, then if you have like an old paper towel tube, toilet paper tube, something that you can roll up and tape off. You can actually even do it with typing paper or printing paper. You can roll it up, tape it off into where you have a column shape, and then you'll be able to use it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go with the darker color first, just because if there's too much paint that splatters, we don't want it to completely cover up our light color. So just take your bottle of polish and just dip your straw right down in there. Make sure that you get plenty of polish picked up on that straw, and once you feel like it's good and soaked, you're going to hold it over the nail and then just blow. Now I tried to do 2 fingers with one dip and it didn't work. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes it's going to come out more clumpy than others. Now if you get a little too much on there, more than what you wanted, just go back and take your black polish, use the brush, and just kind of re-dip over top to make it look a little splattered back in there. And it can kind of tone down anywhere where you got a little too much paint. Now we're going to repeat that process again. Remember, on our accent finger we're using the green. Give it a good couple of blows. And then on that pinky finger we're going back to the pink like the rest of the nails. And you can see this is exactly why we put that tape on those fingers, because it is a very messy process and you're going to want your cleanup to be a whole lot easier. So I recommend that you put that tape on there. We're going to go back in with just a little of the black, and then I'm going to try to splatter that pink one more time just to see if we can get that evened out just a bit. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take a couple of minutes, we're going to let that dry, then we're going to come back and we're actually going to cover this one with a matte top coat, and we'll show you that step in just a few minutes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put our top coat on, and instead of putting on a high gloss top coat, my daughter has decided that she wants this to look a little matte and funky. So we have chosen to go with the NYC Matte Me Crazy. And it's a very quick drying top coat. You want to apply a generous amount to that. Apply it all over your design, and you will know whenever it dries because it mattifies as it dries. And even though it's dry to the touch, you still want to give it about 10 to 15 minutes before you put any real pressure on these nails, because it still will dent. The polish will still dent. Now the only thing that we have left to do is remove this tape, apply a little bit of cleanup, which we'll do with acetone on a Q-tip, and we'll come back and show you the end result. And there you have the finished product, a mattified, paint splattered party nail. And once again, I want to thank PROFESSIONALDQ for the inspiration for this look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you like and subscribe and let us know what you think of this design. Until next time. I own it.